Well, we're finally talking about it, ladies and gentlemen, after so long. What is SmackNPie? SmackNPie here. Welcome back to another Walking Dead video here on the channel. So today, we're going to talk about the future of the Walking Dead games, in specific, officially, from Skybound themselves. Recently, they've held Skybound Expo, and in there they talked about a lot of things, including Clementine comics, and mine and community's reaction on the Clementine's comics. They're out there, they're pretty honest. Dom the Bomb, good friend of ours, he made a video on it, and even he said, and I agree with him 100%, that I'm also in the space of people who are like, listen, Clementine's story is done. We need a new game, yes, but Clementine doesn't have to be in it. It doesn't even have to be AJ-related game. It can be a completely new game. It can be a completely new set of characters, and you can do it the New Frontier way. We will accept a sequel to a New Frontier or a prequel, where you introduce a bunch of new characters. It's all about those new characters, right? And in it, you introduce an old character like Molly, for example. Just giving you an example at the moment, alright? I just really love Molly's voice actor. She's the same who plays Snow White in The Wolf Among Us. Fantastic. I love her, honestly. But what did Skybound Expo said about the future of the Walking Dead video games? Let's check it out.
Anywhere on Clementine's story continuing up beyond the graphic novels, perhaps maybe with Telltale Games? Paul, that's a great question. I actually don't know. I know the games team has been very cognizant of what we're going to do with Clementine in the game space, and I can only assume that when the timing is right to announce what we're going to do, we will announce it. And just understand that, give those guys a break. They get a lot of flack from certain fans online. We understand everyone's super passionate about Clem. Everyone loves Clem. We love Clem. I love Clem. I was one of the first people to ever see Clem when Telltale pitched the game to Skybound back in 2010. Yeah, 2010. I remember having a lunch with those guys and meeting the team or breakfast, and they pitched out to us, and it was awesome. So, we love Clementine. We believe in what we're doing in the plan, and just know that we've got stuff going. So know that we've got plans for cool stuff with Clementine. We love her as much as you love her. So there we go. It's good.
Yeah. So TLDR, ladies and gentlemen, is that they have plans for Clementine, but only in the comics. The question was, of course, that will we get to see Clementine beyond these graphic novels and whatnot? Unfortunately, no. At the moment, no. Because we have book 1 coming this year, right? Next story of Clementine already announced for next year, 2023. And then the final portion of the book releases a year after that, 2024. So she's not going anywhere from those comics for at least good 2-3 years, right? Number 1. But then if you bring it back to, okay, look, we don't want Clementine to return. We just want a new The Walking Dead game. It just makes sense, because if you remember, The Walking Dead, the final season was marketed as the final chapter of Clementine, and we get that. Perfect ending. We don't want to take that away from. Unfortunately, we can't do much about it because the comics are continuing regardless. And I know people are gonna be like, well, they are trying with The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners, and there's a new Facebook exclusive game called Walking Dead The Last Mile. We made a video on it, you can check that one out. But look, those are like, the ambitions are great, but like, we need a full-blown next game in the franchise. The Walking Dead universe within the game is rich and deserves exploration and deserves love and whatnot. So they said they have plans for the Skybound Games team, and if you look at on the other side, Telltale Games, they are back with bangers left and right. They have already announced The Wolf Among Us 2 coming out next year, super hyped. We will have regular video. I will turn into a Telltale YouTuber closer to the release. We also got Tales from Borderlands 2, Batman Season 3, rumored at the moment, but they still have the rights. Expands Telltale series. Like, come on, Telltale is out here. So for at least a good 2 to 3 years, Telltale is busy. 2023, 2024, they'll be making those games, right? And on this hand, you have Clementine comic book 2 and book 3 in 2020. So unfortunately, for the next 2 to 3 years, it seems like, and The Last Mile, of course, and Saint and Sinner's next chapter as well, it seems like when it comes to full-blown mainline franchise game, we're not gonna see that for good to 2 to 3 years. If something changes within these 2 years, 2023 and 2024, then we might say, hey, let's do this. If not, then it's not. Which is a shame because the stage was perfectly set to transition the final season into a new series for The Walking Dead where you follow AJ, where he leaves the group behind and be like, I need to figure out, I'm a teenager now and I need to figure out myself and my place in this world. We would have been fine with it. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's the current situation that we're in with the Telltale, The Walking Dead games, and Skybound. Yeah, look, at least we got Telltale. It's back. By the way, if you guys don't know who I am, or if you're watching me for the first time, I started as a Telltale YouTuber. It was The Walking Dead, the final season, that blew my channel up. It got me from a few hundred subscribers to 10,000 subscribers. And then, I branched out into horror games and other indie games, but Telltale is in my blood, is in this channel's blood. So I will always be Telltale YouTuber number 1, then other YouTuber number 2 and number 3. So yeah, subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next one.